Hello everyone, welcome to Nitya Cloudtech. Hope all of you are doing good. In this video, we are going to see how we can add column in a data frame and how we can delete rows and column. So we are going to see one by one. So let's start. So I have this data frame already created, which I have used in the previous video. So guys, I recommend you to watch my previous video so that it will be clear for you. So let me call this df. Okay, so now we have this data frame. Now let's say if I need to add one more column, then how will I add? So I will put df and then let's say new, and let's say I am creating as it is like w. Okay, so now let me call df. So what we did, basically we have taken our data frame and then we have put new as a new column and equals to we want column like w, so that's why we have written this. Now let me run this. Okay, so now you can see this new column is created, so you can match the value as well. Okay, 1.14 and 0.42, 0.42. Now let's say if you want to create column using addition of any of, like wy, or you can edit, you can do addition for three columns as well. So let me show you. Simply you can write df new one and then df w plus df x. Okay, so now let me call df again. So see, we have new one, and if you see w plus x, so yeah, both column has summed up and created new column. So like this, you can do simple arithmetic operation. You can multiply, you can subtract, and you can combine multiple columns as well. Okay, guys. So I hope this is helpful. Okay, now let me drop this column. So now see how we can drop the column in data frame. So for dropping column, we will write df dot drop, and let's say I want to drop this new. Okay, so I will put this in the single quotes. Okay, for dropping column, we need to mention axis as well. So this is the horizontal is the, you know uh, zeroth axis, and vertical is the y axis, or so y axis is basically 1. So I will mention comma axis equals to 1. Now let me run this. So see, new column is no more. Okay, now if I run this df command, so you will still see new column. The reason is, whenever we do some transformation or some data cleaning, at that time it is not compulsory we are removing permanently that column from the specific data frame. So if we don't lose information, so that's why we have to put one more command manually here to make sure we want to permanent delete this column. So let me show you. So after x is equal to 1, we will put comma and in place equals to true. See, if I run this, after that this column will be deleted permanently. Okay, now let me run this. So see, this is no more now. Okay, now I want to delete this new one as well. So I can use similar command, and instead of column new, I can put new one here, and in place equals to 2, so that it will be deleted permanently. Let me call you. Okay. So suppose, let's say if you want to delete row, so how will I remove? Let me show you. df dot drop, and in case of row, we don't need to mention the axis. It will delete it automatically. So see, but it will not delete permanent. So if I call df, you can see for deleting permanent row and column, I need to mention in place equals to 3. Okay, I don't need to put single quotes into, yeah, and I need to correct spelling as well. Yeah. Okay, and if I run this command, now you can see we don't have e anymore. Okay, so this is about deleting single row and single column. Now let's say if I need to drop multiple columns together, then how will I do? Let me show you. df dot drop, and I will, let's say I want to delete w and y, so I will put w and y. So I just took this square bracket, and after that I put this w and y in the square bracket, and I have this parenthesis before that, and now I can put axis equals to 1. So this is for deleting multiple columns. So see, so what is wrong? It is not dp, it is df. See, I don't want to delete this permanently, so that's why I'm not writing in place equals to true, so that I can show you other command as well. Other, I mean to say other example as well. Okay, now let's say I want to delete wxy. So similarly, I can write df dot drop and w x y, and similarly I can mention x is equals to 1. So see, I'm able to see z now. So whatever your requirement, you can basically choose accordingly. Now let me call df again. So we have deleted column so far with the name of column. Now if I need to delete with the index, so let's say this is the 0th index, this is 1, this is 2, and then 3. So let me show you how we can do. So we can write df dot drop, and after that in the parenthesis we will write df dot columns, and in axis here we will write 0. Let's say I want to delete 0 and 1, and then axis equals to 1. So let me run this. uh got fail. Let me check whether we need to write double square bracket. Yeah, so we need to put double square bracket here. Okay, so let me show you with the another example. So let me call df And let's say now I want to delete Z and W. So what I will do, df dot drop, and then in the parenthesis I will type df dot columns, and I want to delete multiple columns, so I need to use double square bracket, and then W and Z. I want to remove W and Z, then 0 and 3. Okay, and I can mention here axis equals to 1. So see, W and Z has removed, and we will able to see X and Y. Okay, so now let's say if I need to remove multiple rows, so how can I do? Let me show you. Df dot drop, and I can type simply A in the square bracket, A and E, A and D, because E is not available already. Okay, so what I did, I have started parenthesis, and under parenthesis I have a square bracket, and I have put A and D. Okay, and we don't need to mention access in case of deleting row. So see, we have A and D, and even I haven't mentioned in place equal to 2, because I'm just like showing you as an example. So if I again call this df, you will able to see all the, so whatever your requirement you can do. So let's say df dot drop, I want to delete only A, so I can put A. See, you are able to see BCD. Now suppose if I need to drop rows using index, so how will I do? Let me show you. So we have this df abcd, so I will type df dot drop. Okay, under that I will use this square bracket, and I will type df dot index. Let's say I want to delete A and B, so it is 0 and 1. So I will type df dot drop, and under parenthesis I will take a square bracket, and I'm looking for index 0 for deletion, and I'm looking for index 1. Df dot index 1. Okay, yeah, that's it. Let me run this. So see, 0, 10, 1, A and B has deleted. You can change the index, let's say 1 and 2. In that case, 1 and 2 we will not able to see, B and C we will able to see A and D. Okay. Okay, so I hope guys this is helpful. This is all about deleting rows and column, deleting multiple rows and column by location, by name. Thank you everyone.